Good. Hey guys, welcome to Abs with Annie. Today we are going to do some tabata. So if you don't know what tabata is, it is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for 8 rounds. We're going to alternate between 2 different movements. So the whole set's going to be 4 minutes, and we're going to do 4 4-minute sets. So in total, 16 work minutes today. And we're going to start this first class with some really simple basic movements, and I'm going to show you all the modifications that you need. So no matter where you're at, you're going to be able to complete this class. Okay, so our first set, we're going to start out, it'll be bird dog and plank. So a bird dog is in a 4-point kneeling position. It's an opposite arm and leg reach here, up and away, hold, and switch. If that's too hard on your knees, today we are going to do what we call swimming instead. So that's here, face down on the floor, opposite arm and leg reach, and switch. And then movement number 2 is going to be a plank. That's right here on the elbows and onto the toes, and a hold. If plank is too hard for you, you find you're sagging or peaking, you can make this a little bit easier by coming up into a high plank here and holding. And if that's still a no-go, you can come back to the elbows, come into the plank, drop to the knees, and hold from there. All right, so starting set number 1. Setting up my timer. Starting with bird dog. In 3. It's opposite arm and leg reach, or that variation that I just showed you. Break. 10 seconds break. We're going to come into that plank. So high plank, knee plank, elbow plank, starting in 5. And hold. Just holding here, making sure that you're squeezing your quads nice and tight, glutes are engaged, tummy is tucked up tight. Break. Back to exercise number 1, bird dog or swimming, going in 5.
Exercise.
Really reach away. Push that heel away from you, reach for that wall opposite you. That's a rest. In 7 seconds, we're going to plank again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees or toes or high plank. Squeeze your quads, tuck your tummy up nice and tight, and breathe. Break. And bird dog. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Really pull your belly button up nice and tight and reach for the walls and switch. Break. We got 3 more sets total, so that's 2 more plank, 1 more bird dog, going in 5, 4, and plank. Break. 1 more set of each. Stretch your back out if you need to. And come on up. Last set of plank. And go.
Rest.
Break. That's it for set number 1. Moving into set number 2, our movements are going to be a basic crunch and a bicycle crunch. So our variations are here, feet planted.
Done. Great workout. You spent 4 minutes 7 seconds exercising.
She's so proud of me. She's so proud of me. Okay guys, so the next one's gonna be crunches. So that's head resting in the hands. You don't wanna pull on your head and you're on your neck at all. Just make sure your head's resting nice and easy there. You gotta push your belly button down, tuck your pelvis up, and we're gonna come up into a crunch. So shoulder blades are gonna come off the mat and then back down, and up and back down. So 20 seconds there. And then our second one's gonna be a bicycle crunch. So the knees are gonna come on up, and we're gonna go opposite knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, like that. If that's a little bit too much for us, you can tuck your hands under your bum to give you that anterior pelvic tilt. Head comes down, engage through that belly button, push it right to the floor, knees come up, and we're just gonna extend the legs. 1, 2, just like that. If that's still a little bit too much for you, just bring the legs up a little bit higher. Be easier on the back. All right, set number 2.
Starting your tabata workout. Get ready.
In 4.
Exercise.
And we're just gonna crunch 1, 2, 3, 4. Really putting emphasis on the contraction part here. So we'll squeeze.
Rest.
That's a break. Next one's gonna be bicycle or just the leg extension. So remember, if you're doing the leg extension, tuck your hands under your bum to support your low back a little bit. And here we go.
Exercise. Rest.
All right, next set, crunches.
What we do here is go back, 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 back.
Tilt your pelvis up and crunch.
Big down.
Rest. Go back into that bicycle. And go.
Exercise. Rest.
Whew. Now it's getting hard. Next one, crunches. And up.
Exercise.
Just over halfway through set number 2. Three sets of 20 seconds to go here. Bicycle next.
Exercise. Rest.
Whew. All right, one more of each. Donovan, you should be doing this with me. You should be doing this.
Exercise.
Last one. And go. Last 20 seconds here. Ooh. All right, next one is going to be a leg raise and a hip lift. So that's going to be 20 seconds of leg raise. We have some mods for that as well. Let me just stop this here. Okay, so leg raise is here. Head's going to be down. Hands tucked under your glutes here. And when we tuck our hands under our glutes, really what that does is just lift our bum up a little bit so our lower back can stay in contact with the floor here. So hands under your bum just to lift your hips up a bit. Legs are going to come straight up overhead and we're going to go down, 2, 3, and up. So head up is the hardest version. Head down is going to be a little bit easier. And then if this is really too hard, you can bend your knees and we can drop down and pull up. If that is still too much, you can actually do an alternating leg drop. 1 and 2. Okay? Next one, after the leg raise, is going to be a hip lift. So we're here, up in this tucked up position, head is down. We're just going to lift and release. Lift and release. So this one can be modified in a way that you just put your hips up as high as they'll go. So it can just be a little bit of tiny movement there. Okay? 3 of 4. Hit the timer. And down and hold. And up.
What happens if I give her a little kick?
And break. Next one's the hip lift. Go ahead and stay into your bum. Knees to bend. And you're just going to squeeze and lift as high as you can. And great. Leg raise next. And down.
Exercise.
And pull up. So remember, if this is too hard, bend your knees. Just drop the heels to the floor and pull up. If that's still too hard, it's an alternating heel tap. 1 and 2.
Rest.
Hip lift, this will be halfway.
Exercise.
Woo, halfway. Feet up and leg drop. Here we go. 1 and pull. 2, really keeping your back nice and flat. If it's too hard on your back, just go down as far as you can, maintaining that good contact with the floor. And down.
Rest.
Almost there, guys. This is our second last set of tabatas. Knees up, and we're gonna lift. remember, you can reduce the range of motion in that lift. It could just be a knee pull and a knee pull, wherever you're at. You can add a little spice to it by extending those legs and pull. One more of each, I think. Yep, one more of each. And then we'll get into our last set, which will be obliques. Legs up and drop and hold. And up. Last 20 seconds. Just that little hip lift here. Good, or you can make it bigger. Just a lift and extend. All right, we only have one more set of tabatas to get through. So the next one is going to be a side plank. So we're going to do 4 rounds on the right and then 4 rounds on the left, and it's going to look like this. So we're going to come into a side plank, stack the feet, shoulder over elbow. I'm going to come into a stacked side plank. Keep the chest open. Try not to dump forward like this. Keep your chest forward. We're going to drop the hips and pull. Here. For 20 seconds times 4. Then we'll flip over and do the other side. So if these are too hard for you, these can be pretty difficult. You can bring this top foot over here, and we can do the same kind of lift there, like this. And if that's still a no-go, we can bend at the knees, still keeping your chest open, not bending forward, hands on the hips, and you're gonna pick those hips up and back down. All right.
Resuming your tabata workout.
All right, last set. Here we go in 5. So hand on the hip helps you keep your chest nice and open, looking forward. 2, 3. Try not to get like this here, dumping forward. We want to stay nice and open. Break. So like I said, 3 rounds on right and then, or 3 more rounds on the right and then 4 on the left. Here we go. And lift. Just a reminder on those modifications, you can bring this leg up. The movement doesn't change. Same thing here. Bend the knees. And continue to lift. Make sure you're squeezing right through this bottom oblique here. And break. Round 3 in 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest open. Top the hip. Break. One more on this side.
Exercise.
All right, other side. Last 2 minutes of core work today.
Exercise.
And lift.
Rest.
Break. And work.
Exercise.
10 seconds.
Rest.
Break. 2 to go.
Exercise.
And work. Second last round.
Rest.
All right, last 20 seconds of work today. Yeah. All right, last 20 seconds here.
What we do here is go back.
All right, that is it. 4 rounds of Tabatas. Thanks for showing up today. This is our first free YouTube video. Hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, your mother, your mother-in-law, your grandma, your grandma-in-law, whoever you can think of, just tell them. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.